So here's a spot where I'm going to attempt to ambush a deer. Up over that way, it's like saplings. Up there's hills, so I assume that's probably bedding. But down here on this bench, I took this branch and I just kind of bent it over so that it hangs down low. I'm gonna set up a scrape right here. This is all tore up. I don't know if it's from squirrels getting at the acorns or if it's from deer coming down here and feeding on the flats in the acorns. There's a lot of deer scat around here, so I'm going to assume it's deer that are in here picking at all these dropped acorns. I haven't seen any rubs. I haven't seen any scrapes. It's pretty well open, so I'm assuming this is going to be an evening set. What I'm going to do is take this stick. I think it just flashed lightning. That's fun. I'm going to just agitate that ground, get that dirt exposed. Kick it back. That usually gets at least their attention that something was dug up in here. It looks like a scrape. Must be a scrape, right? Then what I'm gonna do, take a leak in it. I'm just trying to make this video to prove, and I will post proof if this is actually successful in this spot. So I'm just gonna take that urine, kind of spread it around a little bit. I'm gonna take that same stick. I'm gonna agitate that branch. Get that dirt and urine smell on there. And that, my friends, will bring in deer to at least investigate. Now, I'm gonna be setting a trail camera up in that little skinny tree right there. And get rid of this stick now, throw it far away so it doesn't draw attention. Actually, I think I'm gonna set it up in that skinny tree right there, up about 10 feet, top of one of my sticks. I've got this spot kind of picked out. Here's a scrape, deer's gonna come in, do its thing. That's my tree right there, that tree. I'm gonna be behind it in my saddle, perfect ambush spot, 20 yards away. Got coverage from the other tree. It's a spot where I'll be able to see if anything comes in. On the back side of that spot, there's a bluff that goes down into a drainage. I don't think a whole lot of deer are gonna pop up over that drainage, over that bluff, and come into this. I think they're gonna come in from up in the hills where there's bedding, where most likely the thermals are gonna be in their favor. But come October, November, thermals aren't really a factor so much, especially when you get those stiff winds out of one direction for a day or so. So there it is. There's my mock scrape. Nothing to it, just a little bit of piss, a little bit of stick action, getting that thing agitated. And I wouldn't be surprised one bit if we had a doe, maybe a yearling buck in here, just checking it out this evening. I've had success with it before, and I'm just going to continue to do it until it doesn't work. Let's get this camera set up. Go ahead and set you up there so you can see how I put my camera up. I'm using the strap to put my camera up because we're on public land. I don't want to be from the scrape that we just made. That's gonna be money right there. up out of people's sight, up out of a deer sight. Personally, in these hills, I believe that you probably get better cell phone signal up in that tree like that too. Stupid as it may sound. But this way you're going to avoid having equipment tampered with, people even knowing where your spot is. And also it will give you the intel that if there are other hunters back here, you'll most likely catch them walking through here, and then you'll know how much pressure is actually in the area. So that being said, I think I'm going to sign off on this video. Thanks for watching. Part-time bow hunting tip of the day. All right, happy hunting, folks. Yeah, that's going to be this will be a nice setup. Easy access. It's all uphill, mind you, but this will be, I think this will be producing. I think it'll be producing pretty well come November, especially. All right, adios.